I said I was going to only be 5 minutes. I promised myself. I have not, because I be having so much fun on here. So I don't know who on here, because I'm going to leave this up. But I just wanted to come to y'all and tell y'all about my live yesterday. It abruptly stopped. I did not stop it. It abruptly stopped because my phone went dead. But then once I charged my phone back up, I saw that it was still charging. I mean, still on live. I'm like, oh my goodness. So when I ended, though, they, well, what's going on up here? When I ended it, it did take me, when I ended my live, it did take me, so guys, when I ended my live yesterday, when I got home, because my phone went dead, so I didn't stop it. It didn't, like, nothing happened. It just went dead, and it was still showing that it was live. So I want to apologize about that. And then I had it's a detour. I wonder why. And then I had oh, so yeah, guys, I uploaded. So what I did, I re-uploaded it because around my gums out. So around all this traffic, it's something must be going on. It looked like it was a fire. So everybody okay? Then there's a mess out here. Everybody trying to get in. So guys, real quick, I tried to re-upload it and edit because around when I was talking about the evils of Hollywood, and I was talking about how, you know, my times on Twitter, when I had my flowers and jelly Twitter, how those tweets are gradually being deleted, and I was explaining to y'all that it's evil people in Hollywood, and my tweets are being deleted, and I was even telling y'all, trying to make y'all understand what made, you know, this person come after me. Like, I promise y'all, I'm one of those girls who will admit when I'm wrong, and I did not do, like, I was always giving good energy to people, even if I wasn't fans of somebody, you know. And like I said, y'all know the people that I would go after, and I already talked about it. But I don't know what made her come after me. And my live, when I got home and watched my live, it had said, y'all know, because I got it on so many of my videos about her, like, my spirit upset her demons, and I said it I said it backwards. I'm like, oh my goodness. But at the end of the day, people, I mean, I'm sure it's people out here that don't like me for whatever reason. She didn't like me, you know, and decided to come for me. But so I know I'm not, like, but anybody with their right frame of mind can see ain't nothing evil about me or in me. Always been a, you know, a joyful, happy person. Like, I didn't need one come. I told y'all so many times, I didn't need one come to y'all about, you know, my situation I'm going through, because I always talk about good, you know, put good inside the universe. So I tried to re-upload that and private the original live, because I made that mistake. But y'all know, I said, my people, my good people that's on here, that's really, you know, wanting to know what's going on, and you know, wanting to get to the bottom, wanting me to get to the bottom of it as much as I want to. Y'all know what I meant. And I understand, you know, a lot of people just sitting back watching. I understand, guys, how y'all just sitting back watching everything, you know, because y'all want answers too. So, and y'all know, I know that these people follow me and watch everything. So I understand y'all may not want to comment and stuff, but I do have a strong, you know, every time I end my live, I have like, with this one I was on live all the time. When I would end it, I would have like 80 people, 80 viewers and up, like, watching my live. So yeah, something happened. It looked like it was a fire though. Oh man. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. I made that mistake, and then I tried, like I said, I tried to re-upload it and private that live. Oh, a call crash. Okay. Hey, I hope they okay. I know it was something because it's too much heavy traffic. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Y'all know when I said my demons, y'all know I got so many videos. Y'all know at the end of the day, ain't nothing evil about. Never been that girl. Never been that girl. Always got love. And when I look around at the real world, my heart, I'm always so just empathetic and sympathetic towards people. I got this thing since I was a young. I always would just pray for the younger generations. Even when I was young, even if I'm talking to you, I'm saying it in my head. God bless them. I'm just that girl. Always have been. I love my black people. I love my black community. And these things without going, even on my days of Twitter. If y'all, I hope it's somebody here that followed me from the beginning, man, and y'all will see I was always having fun. Never, saying nothing, was a Debbie Downer on Twitter. Even when I wasn't having a good day, that something my nephew or family member was going through, I never showed it. I was just that girl, always have been. But this day and time, I don't like none of Hollywood. I don't care if you black. I don't care if you white. I don't care. I don't care for Hollywood, and it's okay. I'm not gonna like every black person. Just like I'm not for y'all. See how Jezebel, the demonic spirit, came after me. She don't like me, and it's okay. Everybody's not for people to like, but I will admit I wasn't used to it. So when all that was going on in my days of Twitter, I was just shocked because I'm just used to y'all in the real world, guys. And I know, I ride through the city of Baltimore and y'all see the dryness of it all. It's not what it used to be. And truthfully, so many people moved out of Baltimore, right? It's not what it used to be. Baltimore used to be a thriving city, man, and it's just like so much fun. It was so much fun and things to do here, and but my friends, my true friends, and maybe one day they will see this. And when I tell y'all, I promise y'all, nobody is never going to say anything, any hateful thing about me. Any hateful thing. And even the girls that I used to fight for my cousins and, and when I was that bad girl, it was always like, if I tell y'all the stories, oh, remember guys, I was telling y'all, here go that empty building. Remember I was telling y'all in one of my lives, I slept in a building. That's the building. It was back in the early 90s, right? And it was like 10 of us. We was having so much fun. God, it was cold too, a cold winter night. We was having so much fun, and we knew our mothers and stuff wasn't gonna let 10 girls stay the night. And we went right in this building. See how all this graffiti, y'all. Let me tell y'all, this wasn't like this 5 years ago. The mayor of Baltimore is, I'm telling y'all, he's about funding his friends, get jobs to his friends and family, and riding around and he don't do nothing. And like I said, this always been a Democrat city, but you always had like what's the best mayor, Sheila Dixon. She was a really great mayor. After Sheila Dixon, that other lady, I didn't like the other mayors after her. Sheila Dixon was, and then y'all know Governor Schaefer. He was a mayor and then he became governor. He was like the best of the best. But he was one time when I was a kid. But Sheila Dixon was the only great mayor. Like all this graffiti and stuff, and she's a Democrat, but you didn't. All this stuff, you as soon as you saw it, and it wasn't, like I said, I really believe that a bigger entity is coming at night, trying to bring Baltimore down, and they know that the mayor don't care, so they're gonna do this graffiti. Guys, let me tell you, I've been around black boys all my life, black men, black people. I don't care the thuggest, ruggest guy you see on a corner. they don't do graffiti. They don't know how to do graffiti, y'all. It's a bigger entity coming into this city doing this at night. And I even told y'all on one of the lives that I went into a store. One of the cameramen, in one of the stores, they have somebody on camera and all black, a black mask, with just the eyes showing, all black. And when they spray paint in the store, you see the white hands. I really believe it's not even the white kids that's coming into the community. And we not going to get on that, because I'm going to get, y'all know when I'm passionate about something, y'all know, I'm calm right now, right? But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, but that was the and every time, I ride past it, and let me tell you, I ride past that all the time. All that graffiti that just came, that had to just come about 3 months ago. That wasn't there at first. I'm telling you, they trying to make this city go down, and they know the mayor don't care. The mayor don't care. He just trying to get rich, put his family and friends in position. People come home from y'all. It's so much. Let me tell you, like, I'm just, people call his friends come home from jail. They wealthy, and mad at mom. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But this is what the Democrats voted for. Y'all voted for Brandon Scott again. But that's neither here nor there. But all this graffiti you see, it wasn't like the Baltimore never was like this. And there's so many people, it's crazy. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So needless to say, that live is put back up because I tried to take that out and re-upload it, but it was still in. When I watched it, I'm like, you know what? Why did I think that the government's internet, y'all talk about Beyonce, and you mean the government's internet was going to let me edit it out? Of course they want me to say, my demons. And this, we all know it's the other way around. Look at the business they work for. They work for an evil entity. I just posted Roseanne Barr talking about how they eat humans, guys. I remember when that, oh gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy how we just ignored so much. We ignored so much. And then I was talking about yesterday, which that live was so fun, y'all. I had so much fun on that live. I was talking about yesterday how if people wonder, like, why this entity is after her, who sent them, and I explained to y'all about all that. And if you trying to understand, but why, look at like I was saying, look what I just posted to Roseanne Barr. She was saying this, and she was like, Tucker, you don't believe me. I remember watching that. It's like, oh my goodness. She's like, you don't believe me, do you? You don't believe me. I remember watching that, and now it's like in our faces, like, oh my goodness. So, you hear this stuff. So it's not surprising. It's not surprising that whoever sent them, I don't know who it is, but whoever sent them, like I said, I stand by. It wasn't until my back and forth on Twitter. And just like I've been, catching myself, finding out later on that I'm right about this stuff, one day, God is going to prove to me that it's y'all got to figure, on my days of Twitter, even in my days of, loud, and 6 years ago, my videos just cussing and just I never talked like this. So you guys gotta understand, if y'all don't want to believe me, just hear when I say it did not start until my back and forth on Twitter, guys. You gotta understand. And why I always say I got these strong men in my family, because you gotta figure I'm the only girl out of nephews, out of boys and all this men. Y'all know I look at my 50-year-old brothers and still see little kids. I told y'all that, and men in my family. Like, this is not happening to none of them. It's only happening to me, guys. It was the entity that sent them. And like I told y'all, I found out that now I just recently found out it's called psychological warfare. They was trying to make me go crazy in my times of silence. Finish her. They knew they didn't have nothing on me. She don't get high. She don't drink. Everybody have a glass of wine, but alcoholic. No, that wasn't me. A foodie, yes, but I just was, Twitter was my place to be. And it's so unfortunate that I just can't stand Twitter now, right? But you know, I'm just trying to give y'all some insight. This is what they tried to make her go away. Make her go away for good. She's good. She's gone, but make her go away for good. You know what I mean? So I think that's what that is, and I stand by. You know, I stand by. And and I don't follow these people, but they probably just behind us. They so evil. They probably on that page and just know what's going on and laughing and having a good old time. Probably, you know, and their whole thing is, you know, downplaying things, you know, like making it seem like, but they know what's going on, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know who sent them, but Hollywood is evil. They know what's going on. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They know what's going on. And I don't know who it is, but like I said, God is going to keep me through it. He got me through it. Still nothing in my records. Still didn't go to the doctor and say I'm depressed. Still didn't go to the doctor and say I got bipolar or anxiety or anything, whatever mental illness. None of that. You see what I'm saying? So God is good. God is good. Some people probably would have broke, you know, but like I said, my childhood set me up for this. That psychological warfare made me, remember I told y'all I was so young when that was happening, and that age that it was happening, that trauma was happening, that was around the time to mold somebody. You know, this is around the time when children get mold. We get mold to being the humans that we are now. So, you know, it's safe to say like that set me up for this. You know what I mean? The strength. You know, me getting beat upside down like that, I didn't know, but God knew. Let me tell you, He know our plans while we still in the womb. He knew that this was going to happen to me. He knew that I was going to endure this. You see what I'm saying? And that guys set me up for this. You know what I mean? So it's amazing. You know, it's amazing. And I know it's in, you know, God too, He keeps me. But you got to figure that I was being molded, you know, as a child. That's the most important ages where you get your identity and become who you suppose. And then look, I was telling y'all last night, look, and then I'm going to end it. Look at how this girl, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, the Jezebel spirit that went after the light-skinned boy because she thought he was green. She wanted the baby. She wanted to prove me wrong. Those tweets that I used to tweet to her, that's going away. Slowly but surely going away. You know, she wanted to prove me wrong. She wanted to try to, no, she said, I'm not going, nobody gonna want me. Watch this. And then that's why she had that baby real quick at the Pride one night with him, said, oh, I'm pregnant. Probably went and got, y'all know how that story go, what I believe, and now I got my baby. I don't want him. And she tried to, and she even tried to break it up. And remember, she even tried to break up with him and say she want full custody of him. When he fought that, you see, she said, give us privacy and let us work this out, because she didn't know he had tapes too. She didn't know that he had tapes of them too, you know, of what really went on, that she was trying to take his phone, and she's an alcoholic and a drunk, like all this stuff he was telling her mother, right? So she wanted to, let me get ready to go because I gotta go to the gym. I ain't work out today, so I'm definitely gonna go to this gym. So guys, she wanted him to just go away. She didn't know he had his little secret tapes of her mother and them, you know, trying to, you know, be mean to him and manipulate him and stuff like that. You see how demonic they is. I forgot all about that. They had secret, calling this boy all types of names, and she in the background telling me, oh my, what he's talking about is, you see how they tried to play that little light-skinned boy? You see what I'm saying? I forgot all about that, y'all. They wicked. They wicked, and this is what I'm talking about. Why, if y'all ever think like, well, how could this? Y'all, they work. They're demonic. They're evil, guys. They're evil. And she don't have no soul. She was thrown into Hollywood at a young age. That's why I said she don't know how to feel. Yeah, I was being molded, but I still, she don't know how to be human. I had trauma, but I still was, I was still human. I was still playing. I was still learning to feel and to know good from bad, and and just to gain my who I am, my character, right? She did not have time for that, guys, because she was so young in Hollywood as a little kid. She had role after role. That's why I said yesterday, guys, she don't know how to be herself. She don't know who she is after all these years. That's why she keep coming up with, I'm sexual, this pansexual, transsexual, gay, and asexual. Like, what is this stuff? Every time you hear about her, she in the news, it's about her sexuality. She don't know who she is as a grown woman because she was thrown into Hollywood at such a young age. She don't know who she is. She don't know who she is, guys. And so this is how people can send forces after they cold. They cold. They cold hearted. And then now we seeing an entity that they work for. Guys, I can be all day. Let me get ready, get into this gym. Let me get my water, get into this gym. But y'all, I just came to y'all. I just came to y'all to tell y'all yesterday about the live. Did put the original back up. I might as well, right? Because I tried to edit that out. But y'all know, y'all can look at me. Y'all can say a lot of things about me. But can't nobody say that I'm demonic. So y'all know that was just a mistake. Always been that jolly go lucky girl. So I'm gonna get in here and listen to my music. I probably do some gospel today. And y'all, I gotta one more thing. I have a lady. I talked about her in some of my lives, right? She's a elder, and she that's the one I told y'all on one of my lives. I said she was like, call me. You've been on my mind, and call. And I was gonna let y'all hear, and it wasn't meant for me to let y'all hear her voice message because she my phone went dead or something like that. Well, don't you know I was talking to her, and she called me. She called me as I was leaving home. Going back home yesterday, and she heard my music. She was saying I shouldn't even be playing slow music. I'm like, God working with me on that because I listen to my gospel. Now I have been growing out of rap music. I have, and that's something I love, right? I have been growing out of rap music, but come on, my R&B. But I was like, yeah, I've been praying on that because y'all, that keeps me calm. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. So, all right, let me get into this gym. Y'all see it snowing again. Y'all have a blessed afternoon, and yeah, peace out. And I'm gonna just keep this up and just title it, and just because I wanted to come on here to tell y'all about that live, and I think I put in the description on that live where I made the mistake at. So that's up there. And when I tried to take this down, I was like, I hope people don't think I said something wrong or I feel bad about something. No, once it's up, it's stuck. I just tried to take that part out, but they wouldn't let me re-upload it. So all right, guys, let me get to this gym. Peace and blessings.